Hey everyone, this is ReaperRoy and welcome to the third episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay, I did look up what Doki Doki means. It basically means the beating of a heart at a quickened pace. So it's like, that's the literal definition of the internet. And that basically happens when you're like in love or excited or, just like, whenever your heartbeat goes up for various circumstances. That's Doki Doki, apparently. So, yeah. Where were we last time? We were here, right? Yeah, I have a lot of save files. Okay, so let's... Oh, I didn't know this. Oh, cool, okay. Also, cool. Anyways, we made our poem, or not, we didn't make... What am I saying? Okay, we made Natsuki and Monica read our poems. Yuri and Sayori are still pending, right? That's where we left off. Oh, that's where Skip is. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. So let's see what Sayori has to say. Sayori, nothing. Should I do my accent? I was like editing my last two videos, and oh god, the impression of a high pitch and a low pitch voice was so annoying. So I don't know if I should. Let's just ditch it. Okay, let's just read it normally. Like I'll have a normal voice, and then I'll have a high pitch voice. Maybe something like that. It's an improvisation in progress, so let's just go with it. This is a good poem, Rero. I forgot my name was Zero and not Rory. Why didn't I put it as Rory? Never mind. Are you sure if it's your first time? It is. Of course, it is. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Hey, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club. Yeah, I guess she's a little airheaded. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Rero. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Ah, thanks Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Yeah, but she did push me into it, so knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you on that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Sure. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well then, that's a cause of worry. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you go through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Nice. Hey, I like that poem. That was like the best poem out of them all. I should have been going after Sayori, shouldn't I have? Okay. Maybe next time. Okay. I like her poem. That was a really nice poem. Sayori? That's just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best, okay? Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. I mean, it was a really good poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Hey, that's like a compliment, right? Can we call that a compliment? Thumbs up if you think that was a compliment. Really? Yeah, especially the last line. I want breakfast. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late for school. It's bad to skip breakfast. That is true. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hey. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. Okay. That's what he's talking about. Okay, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever! Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my... Well, Only one person left. YURI. Okay. YURI stares at the whale. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. He's just like, Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. YURI buries her face in her hands. She's the shy kind. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take YURI a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once YURI finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she's like an expert. Yeah, expert YURI. No, that's lame. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Can she be? Really? Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if YURI is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. YURI smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Okay, which itself is kind of funny. Why? Oh yeah, after all, isn't this supposed to be literature? I lost track of that. Okay, what is Ghost Under the Light? The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathe air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Okay. These are all like different from what my concept of a poem is, but then again, I am a literary person. I'm not into these things, So I am not the best judge of these all. The only one I like was Sayori. It was simple, cute, and it rhymed. So that was my way of deciding the best poem. Obviously, these have like more depth in it, but yeah, I mean these are just like sentences. So maybe that's a poem. That's a poem in some form, right? I'm so sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Oh wait, I was going with that. Handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, YURI? Hoo-hoo! Is that hoo-hoo? Hoo-hoo! Okay, actually the story isn't about a ghost at all, reader. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poem often expresses their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their word. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering, oh yeah. Why did I say that? Okay, anyways. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without nothing. That's a lot more soul in putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Okay, so is this thing like going that way? That like in my poem, the number of words that I pick for a particular character, the more close I grow into towards those characters. Because Yuri seemed a little distant, like I couldn't connect with her. Is that because I picked Yuri the least? I picked Yuri only once, if I'm not wrong. Once or twice. So maybe because that, wow, this game is really going for it. That's cool, that's pretty cool. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheet of papers, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Why? Yuri smiled sadly. What's with the language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to her desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Why do I have a sass right now? I don't know. Like I'm speaking with sass. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Selvi liked it, and Trito liked it too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Rito liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? The tone of the music changed. That's nice. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Rito appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Oh, this is gonna be a full-on fight right now, isn't it? Should I be narrating this? Okay, I don't know. No, if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way and make everything I do overtly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose moves magically grew a size bigger as soon as Zero started showing up. Did that happen? I did not notice that. Oops. Natsuki, that doesn't involve you with Nat and Yuri. Oh, okay, these two. Okay. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both the girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Rito, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have been a problem in the first place. Do I have to pick? Oh god, why? I don't want to be the one. Shit. Okay, what's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, Rito. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. I can't read big words in like a quick manner. Damn. Okay, avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself; it's also a waste. You understand that, Rito? I'm just gonna oh look, the friend of mine who I never spoke to, I'm just gonna talk to him and I'll be back and like just dash it out of the place. That'd be cool. How did I get dragged into this? Yeah, it happens. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more ahead. Save. I need to save really quickly. Cool. Okay. Well, I am leaning toward Natsuki, so should I just go with the flow or should I ask for Sayori's? I don't want to make Yuri feel bad. Shit. Okay, let's just go with Natsuki. Let's be of a single thought. Maybe something will happen. I don't know. Hopefully this game doesn't end, or maybe it will end like that. Like maybe I'll get together with Natsuki. Maybe. Let's see. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can just be as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. Wait, Natsuki? I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really a personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Like, just look over. She's like, okay. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Oh, I should have said that lower then. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. I feel bad. I feel bad. With a face that I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki doesn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Vito. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Well, you are talking, so why wouldn't everyone stop? And you guys are having a fight. Everyone is literally like staring because of that. It's your fault. And surprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she posted. Sayori and Monica look away. Okay. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Yay, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. Wait, what? Sayori is like Sayori. Maybe it's like that. I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder like that. Pat. I like these guys. Well, now that we are past that, she's like sweating. Everyone read each other's poem, right? Yep, I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Riro. And to be honest, why am I reading this in a normal voice? Anyways, it's nice change of pace from the lazing around we get a little used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature related thing in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Rito, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. What a dull answer, right? It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Neat. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing. Oh god, why? And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Why, I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And not to myself with newfound determination. Yeah. Rito, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them at all. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can't see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Rito, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Why was sigh in quote? What? Okay. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. That's mean. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Cool. Okay, so I am out of time for this one because 23 minutes of recording, some more editing, so yeah, 15 to 20 minutes mark, I guess. So thank you so much for watching, guys. This was the third episode and I'm finally accepted into the club. Well, I was already accepted. I finally feel like I'm part of the club and now I have newfound motivation. So yeah, that's a good place to leave it off. So thank you so much for watching, guys. This was Doki Doki Literature Club Part 3, and if you like this, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of this content, please subscribe to my channel, and if you didn't like it, you know what to do. This is ReaperRoy. Doki Doki. That's a terrible way of ending. This is ReaperRoy signing out. Bye bye.